If you've ever struggled to block tough pitches, you're not alone. But I've got a system that really works. Copy what you see in this video and you'll be blocking everything that comes your way with confidence. Blocking is the hardest skill for catchers to master. Our brains want us to move out of the way of something that's going to hit us. But as catchers, we have to train ourselves to do the opposite. And that's not easy. Most catchers tell me I can always block in practice, but never in a game, or I just don't know how to not be scared of the ball. And I get it. Blocking felt impossible for me too. This is the same with so many of the catchers that I work with. Birdie couldn't move side to side. Alice always reached for the ball with her glove. And Elia always pulled her head at the last second. I taught them the knee down catching system that took my own career overseas. And by the end of this video, you're gonna see how they become fearless just by copying these steps. Here's my 6-step knee down blocking system, and I'll walk you through each one, starting with blocks 1 and 2. Straight on blocks for balls in the dirt. Before we get into block number 1, remember, the most important part about blocking is getting your glove in the dirt and your chest over the ball. If you miss this, then nothing else matters. This is the foundation for every block. Now, block number 1. Drop your glove in the dirt. Bring your chest over the ball and shift your leg back so that you're square to the plate. The biggest mistake, dropping that knee straight down instead of shifting it back. This leaves you angled awkwardly, so make sure that you're square to the plate. If you're not square, the ball can bounce off at weird angles and get away from you.
So right here, you see how your knee is still kind of dropping on the right. I want us to try to shift that leg underneath us, because if our right knee drops forward, then all of a sudden we're at an awkward angle towards the plate.
Block number 2. It's the same glove and chest movement, but this time keep your knee up. This is the block that most catchers find easiest from the knee down stance. Just drop your glove in the dirt, bring your chest protector over the ball, and you're set. This is the easiest block to translate into a game, and it's perfect for fast pitching. This is what I see most often with this block. Not bringing our chest protector over the ball, because catchers think that just dropping their glove in the dirt does the trick. We still want our chest protector to come over the ball so that we can maintain control over where the ball lands.
Anything I would say, like, I think you can get your chest over the ball a little bit more. So like come up and over the ball so that you can kind of create like a backboard, kind of create like an angle with your body so that the ball just drops right in front of you.
Blocking straight on is the easiest, but you have to make sure you can block side to side too. Some people say that the knee down stance limits mobility, but that's only true if you don't do it right or if you never practice. Blocks 3 and 4. Short range blocks to your left and to your right. For block number 3, push off of that right leg to slide that left knee over and then tuck that right leg back in. Do all of this while angling your body so that the ball can land near the plate. The most common error I see with this block is staying open instead of angling our body towards the plate, making us have less control over where the ball lands.
You do a great job at getting over, bringing that knee in. Just think about getting that angle closer to facing towards the plate a little bit more. Nice. Really good.
For block number 4, take a step with your right foot. Use your left leg to push that right knee back down and then bring that left leg back in. Again, do all of this while angling your body towards the plate. The biggest mistake I see here is, again, not angling our body towards the plate.
I think you're getting over well. I want you to be angled more towards the plate a little bit. So come at an angle, but the fact that we're consistently getting behind the ball instead of moving away from it is such a good sign.
Blocking side to side from a knee down stance is definitely possible, and arguably even easier than blocking from a traditional stance, as long as you follow what I just walked through. Now let's walk through blocks 5 and 6. Long range blocks to our left and to our right. Block number 5. Push hard off of that right leg to drive that left knee over and keep that right leg straight while keeping your body angled towards the plate and covering the gap with your glove. I often see catchers not using all of their strength to push right away. It's super important that we use all of our power so that we can realistically cover as much ground as possible.
You're very strong and athletic, and I know that you can push harder off that right leg. I know it's hard in grass, and I think you might be wearing just regular shoes, not cleats. But I know that you can push harder and cover a wider range, because right there, you see how it kind of hits your shoulder, like the left side of your torso. I know that you can get behind the ball so that I can hit your belly button on that pitch. And even pitches that are further to your left, I know that you can get there.
Lastly, block number 6. Take a step with that right foot. Use that left leg to push that right knee back down, all while keeping that left leg straight, while keeping your body angled towards the plate and using your glove to cover the gap. What happens all the time is catchers not taking a step with their throwing side foot. For block number 6, we can only cover the distance between our toe and our knee. So if we take a step with that throwing side foot, then we'll be able to cover a lot more ground, meaning we'll be able to cover those longer range blocks.
Here, what I want you to think about is this. So you can only travel the distance between your toe and your knee. And so in order to cover a longer range block, you need to take a step. Sometimes we can get over by just dropping that knee, but in order to cover the longer range, I want us to like take a step and then drop that knee, because then we'll be able to cover a wider range.
These blocks are a game changer. When you go all in for these blocks and avoid these mistakes, you'll keep wild pitches in front and get heads turning. Practice all 6 blocks and you'll have the tools to block almost anything. Every catcher that goes through my program says that blocking has never been easier. Once you've practiced all 6 blocks and feel comfortable moving into each one, try this drill. Have a partner toss you random balls in the dirt and don't anticipate where they're going. React in real time just like you would in a game. This will train your instincts and get you truly game ready. The more you do this, the more natural blocking will feel. So when it's game time, you're ready for anything. This system helped Birdie start blocking side to side. It helped Alice start using her chest protector. And it helped Elia stop pulling her head. Here's what they had to say.
Confidence level wasn't very good, like before this whole thing started. And then my blocking, like learning how to like move like back more quickly and not move forward with the ball, but move back with the ball. I'm really more confident with my catching skills now.
I did not want to get hit by the ball. Like I was so used to just catching the ball that I didn't want to put my body in front of it. That's when I started getting into, I could just go down and block that ball instead of trying to bring it up or just catch it with a glove like this. You being able to coach me into this is blocking and it's really going to help you, kind of like those were the adjustments.
Yeah, for sure. So you're not as scared of the ball anymore.
Yeah.
Yeah. How do you feel with your blocking skills after phase 2 versus phase 1?
Well, basically just a whole lot better. Basically everything is just going to be better because I didn't know how to do nothing.
Yeah. Okay, so you feel like so much better with your blocking skills.
I mean, I didn't even know how to block.
The first step is following what I just shared. And step 2 is doing it over and over and over again. Now that you know the blueprint to block with confidence, if you're ready to make knee down catching your style, watch this next video.